Howdy, this is Rodfather 916. I need to apologize to a lot of young black men and young black children. I didn't speak when I should have spoken. I stayed back at the barbershop, at the store, at the junkyard, at the car lot. And when young black men said, "Fuck the baby mama, I'm not paying for no kid," I was silent. When the young man disparaged a queen, and that's what black women are, queens, I was silent. I've been around over 6 decades. I could have said something, but was my business, wasn't my game, you ain't my child. I don't have a right to say anything. Or do I? Are we our brother's keepers? My father died when I was 6 years old of natural causes. Men, black, white, Mexican, Jewish, have always stepped up and directed me. My entire life, even today, older men have directed me. Believe it or not, there are men older than myself. But yet I couldn't do that for you. I don't represent every black man in the country. That's your conscience. But I could have said something. I've been cussed out for speaking out. And the person I was directing it to, I may not reach that person. Old fool. Fuck you, old fool. Fuck you, fill in the blank. But maybe someone else at the barbershop, at the car lot, at the store, at the junkyard may have heard something. To those men who are young, and I'm going to say under 40, if you grew up without a father, I got to ask you a question. How did you feel growing up without a father? Sometimes we get it twisted. Let's buy him Jordans. That'll make him happy. Let's buy him something. Let's take him someplace. When all you wanted was to be in the company of your father. Don't have to hold hands. Don't have to be a TV commercial. Just to be in this. But how many sons miss that? How many sons got to watch his father drive away with other kids, his stepbrothers, stepsisters? Didn't get any phone calls. Now, sisters, I'm not taking away from you. I'm not taking nothing away from you. But one wonders if you had a dad who could say, "That's a piece of shit over there. Leave that alone. You want someone who's been working on a job for 2 or 3 years. You don't want nobody at their mama's house. There's no real future with somebody selling drugs." But he don't know no better because people like me didn't say that. It's short-term thinking. You want somebody who's thinking long-term, somebody who's had their apartment, been paying bills for a while before you even consider laying down with him. And if her mama didn't know that, who was there to teach him? But we stayed silent because it wasn't ideal. And we have what we have. And yet, men directed me all through my life. Older men still direct me. And I'm 65. Yet I stayed silent. I ain't paying for that baby. Let the kinfolks pay for that baby. Let their mama pay for the baby. Let their mom and daddy. That's not mine. who could point them out. Should have been me. We are brothers keepers. If you put nothing in life, you get nothing from it. And again, if you're a woman and you're feeling, well, listen, I'm the mom, I'm the daddy. Yes, you were, but there's certain things you cannot do. If that father was raising that child, he cannot replace the mama. But he's going to do the best he can. And I'm not going to take anything away from him. But if you know what it's like for your mama to work 2 or 3 jobs and her to go without eating, how could you do that to your child? How is that okay? If you've seen her not eat, you've seen her so tired she can barely stand, but she makes your breakfast, clean your, and take your clothes down to the wash house and bring them back so you can get to school. At the minimum, how can you stand back and not let that sink in? How could you let your child go without that? I was a part of that. We have the capacity to change. Have the capacity to change. 1% at a time. Cuss me out. Tell me what's up. Let me tell you what's up. I apologize for being silent. Let me apologize to the young children, to the young boys who got other boys to direct them because they didn't have a father, a real man in their life. Uncles, cousins, friends, deacons at church, stand up. Didn't do it. I'm not blaming all those people. I'm just going to take responsibility for me. And I'm sorry. This is the Rodfather 916, wishing everyone love, joy, peace, and happiness. Life is short. I'm sorry.